Chapter 10. Traitor. It was a depressing day. Otachi barely escaped Ichigo and her new powers. His arm was bleeding and his face bruised. He blocked the stab to the chest with his and barely escaped. Ichigo laughed and had retreated into the UFO, and Otachi was bleeding onto the street. "How could she do this?" Otachi said, but could not think was bleeding too much. "Otachi!" came a cry. Otachi turned and saw Ryo and passed out. When he awoke, he was in Ryo's bed, and Ryo was bandaging his bloody arm. "What happened?" Ryo asked, concerned. Otachi sighed and felt sad. "Ichigo," he whispered. "Huh? What about Ichigo?" Ryo whispered. Otachi opened his mouth to talk, but went because his face hurt. "Oh," he groaned. "Don't move, dummy," Ryo said, and moved into Otachi's face to check it. "Thank you for helping me," Otachi said. Ryo shook his head. "Don't mention it, you're my brother. That's what I do." Otachi smiled sadly. "Ichigo," he said again. Ryo took Otachi's shirt off. "I'm going to wash these, they're bloody." Otachi said, "Please don't go. I can't be alone right now. I have to tell you about what happened to Ichigo." "Okay." Ryo crossed his arms. "So tell me." Otachi sat up and leaned in to tell secret. She... "Stop babbling and tell me," Ryo said. "I think she is with aliens now," he said, emotion thick in his voice. "What?" "Aliens," said Ryo. Otachi was on the brink of sad. "I don't know what to do. I think I still love her." Ryo shook his head and pat his shoulder. "Everything's going to be okay, Ryo said quietly. "If Ichigo is evil, we will get to the bottom of this." Ryo sighed. He did not like seeing Otachi this vulnerable. "I just miss Ichigi," Otachi said quietly. Ryo said, I know, but don't move, you're hurt. Let me take care of you for now." Lettuce came in the room. "Guys, Ichigo left a letter at the cafe!" Ryo was like, "What? Show me," and Lettuce handed him the letter. It was written in blood. The letter said, "I will kill all of you," and was written in blood, "If you don't surrender to me, signed Queen of the Animas." "What could this mean?" said Ryo. "It's Ichigo," Otachi said with his teeth grit. He looked angry and his eyes were red. Lettuce blushed and put her hand on Ochi's hand. She wanted to touch his hand. Are you angry?" Lettuce spoke. Otachi shook his head. "No, I am fine. Let's prepare to confront Ichigo." Ryo hugged Otachi. "Ryo, we can do this all together." Lettuce joined in on the hug because she wanted to hug also. Otachi, "Let's get to the bottom of this." Lettuce said, "Right." Ryo, "Right. To be continued."